What's up, gamers? It's your boy, Launchpad 1412. Excited to be back with some NBA 2K online ranked match gameplay here. We got an online ranked match versus a random opponent. My opponent has the Dallas Mavericks. We got the Utah Jazz. It's funny because I actually had another Utah Jazz versus Maverick game, but it didn't work out. The recording was messed up. But here we go. We got another one. So we're playing with the Jazz again. And I guess I'm kind of trying to level up here a little bit, but then again, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. That's how I'm feeling right now. But I might just change my mind so I can just play with other teams. It doesn't really matter to me that much because I don't have that much time to play the game to get really great at the game like I would like to. So it doesn't matter that much. But of course I'll get better and better as I keep playing. But this was a pretty good matchup. This is a pretty good matchup, man. And this is guy, not the best opponent I've played so far. I think the best opponent I played so far was this guy that had the Lakers, but there was another incident where, because I wanted to give you guys some, this is actually supposed to be some Bucks gameplay, and believe it or not, I went up against a guy that had the Lakers again. Shout out to Mike. I went up against a guy that had the Lakers again, but it was really a good game, but I couldn't post it because something was wrong with the recording. I'm not sure what's going on with my converter. It's been acting a little weird lately, but we're able to get this gameplay though here, man. Jazz versus Mavericks, and I'm still learning the game. Still trying to figure it out. I know I went undefeated for a stretch, but I'm not undefeated anymore. I think I lost my 9th game so far. So we're not my 9th game, but the ninth game I've played, I went 8-0. Then I finally took an L. And that L was against the guy that I was talking about with the Bucks and the Lakers. But it was a really good game. But I could tell, man, that was a nice shot. I could tell that he was, actually a pretty good player. Maybe, I'm not going to say he was a Hall of Fame player, but, just the way he was using the players. And it wasn't like he was, even though he did get more offensive rebounds than what I had, which is a killer in this game. Like, this game, man, if you get more offensive rebounds, your chances of winning is extremely high. I know it's like that in real life too at the same time, but man, in this game it's just, from what I've played so far, from what I've seen so far, the offensive rebounds as kids, we get a nice dunk with the board, and we're just kind of just going with the flow. We got the lead right now. We're trying to go with the flow. Just kind of take what he gives me. Just kind of using my basketball common sense to play this game, because I do kind of feel like this guy is technically a little bit better than me, to be honest with you. And I kind of feel that, as we're playing the game. But at the same time, I got a good squad. He has a good squad. This guy right here, I didn't even know he was that good. Like, they spin move with a nice little reverse hook. I'm like, okay, a reverse layup. I was like, okay, I didn't know he had that in his arsenal. But it's nice to see. Just in case I use Dallas, maybe I could do the same thing. Wide open is Tim Hardaway's son, Tim Hardaway Jr., man. Cats don't even know about his dad like that, man. He had the killer crossover. It was absolutely amazing, man. I love watching his father play. So just seeing him out there on the court is just crazy. He ended up being taller than his dad, too. But anyway, Porzingis makes a tough hook right there, man. Good shot. We go to the rack right there, but we end up getting smacked. If I see a lane, I kind of just take it. I don't know if it's always the best idea, but it seems to work out for me more than it doesn't work out for me. But like last year, like when I did my fast break offense a lot, that's not going to work this year, man. Tough shot by Doncic. My goodness, man. This guy, he's not the best I've seen with Doncic, but he played pretty well with Doncic. I give him that. That fast break offense I used to do all the time, that is not going to work this year. So as you can see, I'm getting a lot of buckets. Kind of off the off the hinge a little bit, because my lack of skill as far as right now. So I'm kind of getting it off the hinge. But I do run plays. And the plays work very well. I'm not going to lie. The plays work very well. Pick and roll is pretty sound. So it's really keeping me in the games, in these games. And it's got me winning games. But plus, you got to make good decisions, though. Even though the IQ on some of these players is like -3, that's bothersome to me as someone that's played basketball my whole life, especially when you're playing with NBA players. Like, come on, man, make the simple pass. I'm not saying you got to be Jason Kidd, but make the right pass to someone that's wide open. It's just, you can't take a break when you're playing against, when people are really, really good. There's possessions. There's no such thing as a possession where you can take a break, because people in this game, I think I've played about 12, 13 games so far. they'll kill you. You know, and that includes me. Like, you can't really, you can't really take a break. So, you know, you really got to be, you know, on your P's and Q's pretty much for most of this game, especially when you're playing with someone that's any type of sound. It's almost like in Madden, you know what, the defense is not that good, even though it's not I don't think it's a gaming error, but I do think it's I don't know if that's a gaming error. They do need to make some of these guys' IQs a little bit higher, but at any rate, man, we're down 5, trying to find a way to come back. I left him 1-on-1 because last time Conley did pretty good against Doncic 1-on-1 as far as stealing the ball, but he wasn't in the paint either, so that's how he got schooled on. Right there, he knocks down a 3, goes up 10. You take a 3 right there, trying to get back within the game. End up getting an offensive rebound, put back. Got kind of lucky right there. I'll take it. We're down 8, but there's not enough to win this game. This guy, he played a pretty good game. I think this guy was better than me. This is my personal opinion. I think he was better than me. And even though, you know, this is gonna sound crazy. Honestly, man, if the IQs on some of these Jazz players was a little bit higher, maybe I win this game, because there was people that were wide open off the pick and roll and some of the plays I was running, but they would throw it to the wrong person. I'm just like, what in the world? If it wasn't Mike Conley, they were throwing like a bad pass. It really was. This is a game where I would have liked to have put the full game up. This is one of those type of games, so you guys could see what I was talking about versus just taking my word for it. But shout out to my opponent. Much love, much respect. I'm having fun playing this game and learning the game and trying to get better and better as we go through this journey. The night's still young. Your boy.